newest project. It's a 2-wheel drive, 5-speed, 4-liter. It came with a lot of trash in the bed and a lot of rust, but clean it up. See if we can get it running. Came with 2 free flat tires, and I got it for cheap, so. Turns over. I just had eye surgery, so I can't get underneath the car, unfortunately, which makes this complicated. Okay, well, I hooked it on. Good battery up. No strange sparkles yet. We'll see what happens. As you can see, she's gusting, so we're going to change out the whole fuel rail. Disconnected the throttle linkage, and the throttle by itself is working, so the throttle linkage itself is junk. This is the spare engine, and I'm going to take the fuel rail off. When I bought my 90mm 4x4, it came with about half a Comanche worth of parts, and this was part of it, so. This is the throttle assembly that's stuck on the other unit. So I'm going to have to transfer this too, but at least gives me an idea of what it looks like. There we go. with extras, thankfully. Let's take the fuel rail off. I hope if I had the right bolt on it. Strange throttle spring setup, but okay. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. And we got the injector almost clean. Oiled up the injectors, seals, so hopefully we don't have any issues. Just gotta snake this in here and stop your uncle. Alright, there we go. Stiff. See, she starts. Changing up the O-rings because the old ones were not great. I tried, but oh, such luck. This little tool is supposed to came with the O-rings. It's supposed to make it easier to slide over the catch, which it does seem to. Now we're going to put on the fuel rail. Hopefully this goes smoother than the last time. Never had this much trouble putting these in before. Well, it took some finagling, but I got them on gently, so hopefully it won't spew this time. Well, that sucks. And I pulled the #1 injector connector and it still was leaking, so I pulled the rail off and would you look at that, injector ring split. So I did some more digging, unbolted the pressure regulator, and it magically comes off. So I'll see if I have this O-ring or if I can get this O-ring, if I can get the part. I think I fixed the fuel pressure regulator last night. I tested it a couple times and it didn't leak, but we'll see. It's too dark to film, so let's go ahead and start it. Check the ignition and some other stuff before I run the battery dead. It's likely going to be hard to see, but #1 It does appear to be a TDC. I rotated the engine and we look to be lined up. So the cap doesn't look too bad. So I'm gonna clean up the contacts and everything else, and the spark plugs look like absolute crap. So I might just change over the other set, or at least try to clean them up. I hate to just replace parts, but let's start replacing the balance resistor. Oh, there's a pen. So much fun with Jeeps. Did some more research. I'm really not that familiar with this Renix system. Apparently, if your lead from the throttle body to your mass air meter is broken, which mine did break, and I did have it sealed, but not really that well, so I'm going to replace it. And I also have another mass air meter if that we can try out. So. Gentle, so I don't want this to break off in the meter. There we go. So well, today turned into a weird one. DTE, our local power company, had to come through and trim trees, so I had to move this Comanche. And I've been using its battery to try to jumpstart this turd. And lo and behold, it might have 12 volts, but it has no cranking. So I had to jump it first off the red TJ. Didn't want to stay running or starting. So I jumped it off this bad boy. Got it to run long enough. I could move it up front here. Started this one, moved it, and then stole the battery. Verified that it was just a battery for the eliminator. And now we're back to this one. Let's give it a shot. This thing just eats battery, so I'm gonna jump it off my chair. So hopefully you guys can see that. Reservoir fluid, let's see if we can. Okay, so I've got a leak somewhere in the system. That's the floor. I'm afraid this is just simply a parts truck. Better know now than waste more of my time trying to get started. Sorry for the weird camera angle, but there's not much I can do about it. This is not good. you can see. Let's see the frame rail. Okay, yeah, this is a birch truck. Okay. I'd hope this Comanche turned into a restoration or at least a fix and flip. That didn't unfortunately happen with all the damage that it had to it. I'm going to turn it into a more than likely a 3-part series. I have a lot of tear down, a lot of other stuff that I've filmed. Get a little look at some future projects, and there's more to come. Stay tuned. Shadows. In the shadows.